Hi, my name is Miguel. I'm a teacher at Prague Guitar Academy, and today we're going to talk about the pentatonic minor scale. Very nice scale, and it sounds like this. It's a scale that is very used. It's used a lot in different styles, and the cool thing about this scale is that you can be playing in a minor key and you don't really need to know the scale necessarily. If the song is in Dorian or Aeolian or Phrygian, you can play pentatonic on top of that and it's going to sound just fine. And that's what we're going to do today. So we are going to learn the pentatonic minor scale within a certain shape. And the shape we're going to learn today is this one. So this chord is A minor, but it's not the chord that matters to us. What's important is the shape. It's a bar chord, and the root is on the 6th string. And we're gonna put or place the pentatonic scale within this context. So we'll start with the root. Then we have the minor third. This is what makes the chord minor. Then we have the perfect fourth, perfect fifth, minor seventh, root again. Let's continue. Minor third, perfect fourth, perfect fifth, minor seventh, root. And we can go here as well, minor third. So that's the context. That's the scale, the pentatonic minor scale in the context of this shape. And that's all you need to know. So they're just 5 notes. We are not playing the major second, which is what you would normally play here. And that's what it makes it work with Phrygian as well. And we're not playing any 6, not the minor 6, not the major 6. And how you play the pentatonic scale, instead of jumping around, what I always suggest people is to stay in a vicinity. Just stay within a few notes and do stuff with that. For instance, I'm just playing 4 notes, but I'm playing it in different ways. And when you want to play the scale for a longer length, you can do one trick. So you can play it in order. That's okay. Or you can do the trick of going 2 steps ahead and 1 step back. 2 steps ahead, 1 step back. And that works really nicely. So for instance, 2 steps ahead, 1 step back. 2 steps ahead, 1 step back. If you continue, you get this. So that's the whole trick. And you can do it in the other direction as well. And that's the same thing. 2 steps ahead, 1 step back. 2 steps ahead, 1 step back. 2 steps ahead, 1 step back. 2 steps ahead, 1 step back, and so on and so on and so on. So that's the way to use the pentatonic scale. You don't jump too much. You stay nearby the notes you're playing, and you just go forward and backward, forward and back. And you get the sound of the pentatonic. And you stick to one shape first. Once you're ready, you can move to different places, and little by little you can build your repertoire of pentatonic scale phrases. That's it. So let's put the whole thing in context. And one more thing that you need to know is be careful with the bendings. If I'm in this note, it's part of the scale. If I'm gonna bend, I need to bend 1 whole step. If I bend just to this one, that's off key. So you have to know where to bend, and there are no semitones in the pentatonic scales. So if you're going to bend, most of the time you need to bend a whole step. Always a whole step. Sometimes it's just not possible. You're here, you have to bend all the way here. So it's more than a whole step. It's 1, 2, 3 semitones apart. And so you have to be careful with that. Most of the times you can bend a whole step. And if you don't know, you can just bend slightly, so you don't even go to the next pitch. Like very slightly bending or vibrato. And that's all you need to know. So let's put everything in context. I'm gonna play a chord progression. So this chord progression is in the key of A minor, and it's in the Dorian mode. So A minor, D major, E minor, B minor, and then I repeat. So have a loop with me, and I'm gonna play on top of the loop. I'm gonna improvise in the pentatonic scale, and let's see what comes up. Beautiful. So now it's your turn. Choose a key, a minor key, and make a chord progression. It could be either Aeolian, Dorian, or Phrygian, and play the pentatonic on top of that, and you will see how amazing it sounds. Have fun!